얘들아,
네.
더 좋은 거 보여줄까?
In a time when films compete for our attention with louder sounds, faster cuts, and high-stake twists in the first 10 minutes, the slow burn feels almost countercultural. These are the stories that don't rush to impress you. They unfold with intention, with silence, and with patience. And in doing so, they often leave a deeper, more lingering emotional impact than any explosion ever could.
미국에서 가장 기름진 땅이야.
What makes a slow burn compelling isn't its slowness, it's the trust. The trust in the audience to sit with the tension that doesn't resolve immediately. The trust in characters to reveal themselves not through grand gestures, but through pauses, stillness, and the weight of what goes unsaid.
난 비닐하우스를 태우는 취미가 있어요.
This moment embodies how tension simmers in a slow burn. It is calm, but unnerving, and there's something deeply human about that. In life, change doesn't happen in a moment. Grief, identity, connection, these things unfold gradually. They simmer, and when a story captures that kind of pacing, it becomes more than just watchable. It's almost lived in. Good slow burn storytelling hinges on emotional accumulation. It layers tension, character, and mood until a seemingly small moment arrives that hits like a freight train. Not because it's loud, but because it's inevitable.
That's not going to happen.
And sometimes it's the cinematography that carries this weight. Long takes, negative space, and still frames let emotion linger. In Minari, there's a moment where Jacob stands alone on the farm smoking a cigarette. The frame holds on him in silence. There's no dialogue and no major movements, just a man quietly unraveling. It's subtle, but it's also powerful. It is storytelling through restraint. And more often than not, what makes that moment land isn't the plot, it's the performance. Subtle, restrained acting becomes the backbone of a slow burn. You see it in the way a character avoids eye contact, in how long they hold a breath, and in the way they retreat into silence rather than speaking. Think of Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. He's not pushing, he's just sitting there, waiting. Or think of Stephen Yeun in Burning, where a single smile can feel like a threat or a comfort. These are characters who rarely say what they mean, and who often don't know what they feel. And the story doesn't just rush to solve them, it lets them unravel naturally, allowing space for discomfort and contradiction. This scene is the emotional payoff to everything the film has been quietly building toward. It is minimal, raw, and devastating. What makes this approach so powerful is that it mirrors real life. There's no convenient turning point or sudden transformation. Instead, there's a slow internal shift. A father quietly breaking down in a barn, like in Minari, or a young man in therapy who finally lets himself be vulnerable, not with a scream, but with a single tear that he's fought to suppress.
뛰면 안 될 것 같아요.
Slow burn films ask something of you. They ask you to wait, to observe, and to feel the quietness. And in that waiting, something remarkable usually happens. You begin to connect, not just with the characters, but with yourself. The stillness makes room for your own thoughts, your own memories, and your own emotions. And when that moment comes, the breakthrough, the collapse, the unspoken truth, it feels personal. A moment of helpless love. This is the collapse, not dramatic, but deeply human. It's easy to dismiss slow burns as uneventful or dull, especially in a culture wired for immediacy. But beneath their surface lies a kind of storytelling that's intimate, it's deliberate, and it's emotionally resonant. Not every film needs to start with a bang. Some just need time to breathe. And when they do, they leave behind something few fast-paced stories can. A quiet, lasting burn.